Tenses is a form of the verb that allows you to express time. The tenses of the verb tells us when an event or something existed or when a person did something. Past, present, and future are the three main types of tenses. What are the three main types of tenses and why do we need them? Past, present, and future are three main types of tenses. Past tense. The past tense is used to describe an activity or an event that has happened in the past or a first state of being and needs to include a time marker for when to event or action took place. Structural formula subject at verb, second form at object. Examples: we met yesterday. He bought a new laptop last week. Present tense. The simple present tense or present tense is one of the most basic tenses in English. We use present tense to talk about something that is currently going on, something that is habitually performed, or a state that generally or currently exists. Structural formula subject at verb s or s at object. Example: she lives in Spain. Bob drives a taxi. Future tense. The future tense is a verb tense used to describe an event or action that has not yet happened and is expected to happen in the future. Structural formula subject at shall or will at verb ses at object. Example: he will be here soon. Now that we have understood the three main types of tenses, communicating in English with a native English speaker will become easier. But to make communication in English easier and simpler, we need to learn more about tenses apart from the three main types of tenses: present, past, and future. There are different subtypes of tenses which are mentioned below. What are the subtypes of tenses? Past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is used to describe events or actions that have already occurred in the past. It's employed to describe any action which has happened in the past. Structural formula subject at helping, verb was or were at verb ing at object. Example: I was watching television. We were sleeping. She was not eating her lunch. Possessive pronouns are pronouns that are used to indicate the ownership, possession of something or someone by something or someone else. The English possessive pronouns are mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs, and whose. Possessive pronouns are closely related to possessive determiner, which are used differently since the appear before a noun instead or replacing it. The possessive determiner are my or your, his, hers, its, their, and whose. How are possessive pronouns used in sentence? Possessive pronouns are used in place of nouns to make statement about ownership more concisely without needing to repeat the nouns representing the owner and the possession. Randall says that the pencil chase is Randall's pencil chase. Randall says that the pencil chase is his possession in the context of possessive nouns, and the determiner can mean literal ownership of something, a book, a company, but it can also indicate more figurative kind of possession, such as the possession of a relationship with someone or some place. Example: possessive indicate relationships. This is my sister Jane. I want to be yours forever. Will you marry me? He really missed his hometown. She thought that no boss could be worse that hurts. Linking word are used to connect ideas together and show the relationship between them. They can be used to join two or more clause or sentence together. In other words, linking word will piece in your ideas beautifully and smoothly. In your writing, linking word can be located anywhere in the sentence, beginning, middle, and as long as they make sense. The importance of transition word and phrases relies on their ability to help you connect one sentence to another and switch from one paragraph to another in a simple, interesting way. It is how you can help the reader understand your ideas easier and even allow him to enjoy it. So basically, if you don't use linking word, your piece of writing will not have a meaning. Linking word expressing order, firstly, secondly, thirdly, before, previously, earlier, then next, finally, lastly, the former, the latter. Example: firstly, I'd like to present the current production method at our factory. Secondly, I will show how this new method can increase productivity of the two types of production method mentioned. Only the latter gives operators greater decision making power.